Hello and welcome to Willika's place. My name is Yeva and today I want to talk about my bullet journal journey. Excuse me, I want to interrupt this video because as I was editing it I realized that it turned out too long. So I decided to split it into 3 parts. In the first part you will see my first bullet journal. Then the second part will include flipping through my current bullet journal. The third and the last part will include planning my month of August. So you are now watching the part 1. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss other parts of my bullet journal journey. Now let's continue with the rest of the video. Here I have a couple of notebooks which I want to show you. So the first thing I think we should talk about is the main difference between a bullet journal and a planner, and why I like it is because of its flexibility, and it's really just your personal system and you can do whatever you want in your bullet journal, as opposed to the planners which have pre-planned days, and all the space is divided, and sometimes it's either too much space or too little space. It depends on the planner. What usually happens with me and the planner is that on some days I write a lot of things in my day, and some days are mostly blank, and I always felt somehow bad about myself that I don't fill my planners. That's why bullet journal system is much more acceptable for me, because then you can skip a day that you don't want, or a day when you don't have anything to do. So I usually skip my weekends because I don't like to plan them. So yeah. So the first notebook is my first attempt at bullet journaling, and it is this beautiful notebook. Well, I guess we'll just open it. So this is my first page, and when I start a new notebook I always write down a date when I started it. So here you can see when I started this one. So the thing I noticed in the videos which I watched on YouTube was that most of the people who use bullet journals started with an index where you write down everything you have in your bullet journal, so it's easier to find things that you want to find. But honestly, I noticed that I don't use it at all. Here is a key, and this thing I use and I have it in my current bullet journal. It's a system when you mark your tasks, so you know that a bullet is a task, a crossed out bullet is a task completed, a task with an arrow is task migrated to the other day, and I also used a circle around the task, which is partly done but not completely finished. So the next page is, well, it should be my year at a glance. And once again, it's another thing which I don't use at my current bullet journal. And here I have a place where I put my future projects. These are just the ideas which I plan to do sometime in the future. And here we have my first tracker, and it looks a bit sad. Well, to be honest, all of my trackers look a bit sad, but well, it is what it is. I try my best. It's also kind of fun to see when I did something or when I didn't. And here we have my first dailies. On this page I tried a monthly, yes, that is a monthly. I tried to do a monthly spread, but I didn't like how it looked at all. So the monthly continues here. Here I have a little place where I wrote the names of the Witcher saga books, because I'm currently reading them, and because I was using it around Christmas time. Here I have some gift ideas and also some ideas of my future blog posts, some finances, and a bit of sharing my posts. And here we have a start of my new dailies, and I was trying a lot of different designs, so that is why it doesn't look very consistent at this point. And I also, like I mentioned, I skipped a lot of days, so usually when people do bullet journals, they flip a page and on the both sides do a week of their life, and that does not happen with me. Here I have my week starting from Tuesday. There are more of my dailies. As I said, I was still testing out how everything works. Here I had another monthly. I tried a different type of it. I liked this one more, but felt like the squares were also a bit too small for my liking, because you could only fit like one or two things that happened on that day. There's another tracker which looks a bit more interesting, a bit more filled in. I like it more. More dailies. There I had my wish list, and I wrote down some series that I was watching, just to keep track on which season I was and when the next season is coming. There we have some more dailies, and these actually were the first dailies that I liked. I liked them because of the consistency. They look more put together, I guess. And here I did a bigger monthly, and I hated that it came through the middle of the notebook. Once again, a tracker. Here you can see when I stopped using this notebook. A bit more dailies. Then I started to do a gratitude log, and then it became just a simple notebook where I put some thoughts, some things I needed to write down. At the back of the notebook I had tested all of my pens which I had at that moment to see if any of them bleed or not. Here I had some ideas which I could try, and wanted to make this page like a fonts page where I could look and get some inspiration from, but as you can see I didn't fill it. So yeah, that would be it for this notebook. So that is it for today's video, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, as usual, be sure to subscribe for more videos from me, and also leave me a comment and maybe press that like button. These little things make me really happy, and I'm really thankful for them. Remember that there will be another part of this video, so be sure to come back. So I will see you really soon, and just have a nice day. Bye!